channel. So today I have a highly requested video for you guys. It is how I edit my Instagram feed. And I kind of just recently, over like the summer, I started to do kind of like a theme on my Instagram, and I kind of learned how to use Lightroom and stuff like that and use presets and everything because I wanted my Instagram to have a specific look and all kind of go together and have like kind of a theme, I guess. So I know a lot of different Instagrammers have different feeds, or different bloggers have a lot of different feeds. Like some of them have like a black and white theme, some have very bright, some have like a pinkish theme or a blue theme. Mine is kind of like a mixture, I want to say. It's kind of, I like to have it like pretty much white, but with like really bright pops of color. So I just like it to be really bright and kind of go together. So I've been using, I don't know if you guys follow her, but if not, you should. I've been using Allison Shaper. I hope that's how you say her name, but I use her presets, and I will link her Instagram down below and I'll show it to you guys. She has a gorgeous feed. I fell in love with her feed as soon as I saw it. So I wanted my pictures to kind of look like hers, but not so pink, if that makes sense. So I just use her presets, and that's how I pretty much get my Instagram feed and my kind of like my look, and I absolutely love how it turned out and how it's been looking lately. I of course do some other things, but I will also show you that in this video. But anyways, let's just get started. So for starters, when taking your Instagram pictures, you want to have some sort of white background and good lighting. I like to use my ring light and this white fluffy rug when taking my Instagram pictures. Obviously, natural sunlight is a lot better, but if you don't have that option, then this is good too. So I'm using my iPhone in this, but I do use several different cameras for my Instagram, but an iPhone will work just as well. Then you're going to go to Allison Shaper's website, which I will have linked down below, and you're going to have to purchase her presets, which are $34.99. Again, I will have it linked down below, but you do need to have Adobe Lightroom on your computer for these to work. So after you do that, you're just going to open up Lightroom, and then you will get 4 different presets for that price. This is a photo that I took before for my Instagram, and as you can see, when you switch over the different presets, it kind of turns to like lighter, and it has that pinkish like overlay, which is going to give you that effect that my Instagram has. So I'm just going to go into my camera roll, and I'm going to pick out a picture, and I'm going to show you guys how I edit it. So first I go into Facetune. I'm just going to use this picture of the Trevi Fountain from Italy. And for this picture, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to lighten it up because that's going to make it very bright, which is how I want my Instagram to be. Then I'm just going to hit the check mark, and usually I'll do things if it's like me in the picture or something. I'll do like the details or whiten it or do like a smoothing on my face, but for now I don't need that, so I'm just going to save that photo. And then I'm going to go into Snapseed on my phone. And I usually only use 2 things on this app, but this is what's really going to give you that look that has on my Instagram. So I'm going to go into the brush feature, and I'm going to take exposure, and any white areas, I'm just going to lighten that up and make it even more bright. By the way, please excuse my nails, are absolutely disgusting. My nails came off and I have to get them done. But anyways, then I'm going to go into saturation, and I'm going to swipe over that blue definitely because it's really going to make that water pop. And then I'm going to go over the entire building and just make all those colors pop. It just makes it extra bright and makes the feed look amazing. Then I'm going to save that and modify it because I don't need the old version of it unless you want it. And then I'm just going to email that to myself. There is an app for Adobe Lightroom, but I just like to do it on my computer because it's easier. Therefore, I just like to email it to myself, and then I'll do the process on my computer. Then I'm just going to take this picture that I did for my Blair Waldorf lookbook, which I will also have linked down below. And here it is my face, obviously. So I'm going to use the smooth effect and just kind of smooth out any harsh lines. I get like wrinkles on my forehead, so I like to smooth those out. And then I like to take the detail, and then I like to make my eyes pop on there. And then I'm just going to save it. It's already pretty bright, so I'm just going to save the brightness for Snapseed. So once I open that picture in Snapseed, we're going to take that same feature, the brush feature, and I'm going to take exposure and just whiten up that entire background even more. As you can see, it's making it so much more brighter, and then when we put those presets on it, it's just going to really make it pop. And then I'm going to take the saturation, and I'm going to go over the green jacket and just really make that green color pop. After that, I'm going to save and modify it and then do the same thing over again. I'm going to email it myself, and then we can start the editing in Adobe Lightroom. So once I'm on my computer, I just save those images from my email to my desktop. Just name them something that you're going to remember. And then I'm going to go into Adobe Lightroom and go to File, Import, my desktop. I'm going to uncheck all of those images and just click the ones that I want. I find that it works better if you only have a couple images. And then I'm going to hit Develop. And I'm just going to select one of those presets. I usually like to use Pinky Winky just because it doesn't kind of wash out as much as the rest of the filters do. So I just like to use Pinky Winky for the most part. I don't really ever use Bellissimo, but I do use Mermaid Touch sometimes too. So I'm going to use Pinky Winky on this one too. And as you can see, it really gives it that brushed, like pinkish effect. Then I'm going to email them to myself and save them. And then that is the final look on my Instagram. Thank you so much for watching.